Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. I'm a lucky boy. Been given loads of things to try lately. I've got so many things to try. So many things to try. It's difficult to know where to start. But the last film I tried something from Bratton Seymour, made by somebody I know well, a guy called Harry Darby, who's based in Somerset, making cider in Somerset. And when I got home after seeing Harry, there was a delivery guy on the doorstep with a box. It said fragile on it, which is always a good sign. And I opened the box, and in it was 6 ciders from Somerset, from a different producer in Somerset, called Tricky Cider. So, full disclosure, I've been sent these free to try as samples. But I'm going to review them honestly, because that's how you have to do it. I had 6 to choose from. This one I picked first off because it's single variety Dabinett, and I'm kind of really interested to try something that's a single variety. Dabinett's interesting. It's divisive Dabinett. I never realised how divisive it was. I think Harry was saying actually that he can struggle a bit with it. Tom Tibbetts, Artist Straw, he can be a bit about it. Can find it a bit too astringent, sort of the tannins and so forth. But I've had some excellent ones. In fact, I gave Harry a bottle of the 2020 Dabinett from Butford Organic, the still, which I think is amazing. It's an amazing cider. You know, even if you don't like Dabinett, you've got to recognise it's a great cider when you try it, because it absolutely is. So yeah, batch 919. So I assume this is September 2019. Oak aged for over a year. I want to assume 6.8%. So this is full juice. So Tricky Cider, I think, was started in 2004 by a couple of hobbyist cider makers who wanted to go professional. Then in 2018, a guy called Matt Gillett, I think with somebody else, took over operations, and they use apples from disused orchards on the Somerset levels, basically. So they're trying to keep those orchards going. They work with various farms. If you go to their website, there's a link to one of the farms they work with called Netherham Farm, I believe. So yeah, the 100% juice. I don't know if it's wild yeast. I'm going to assume it's wild yeast, but I'm not sure entirely. I know that they do back sweeten for some of them, so I'm going to assume it's pasteurised at bottling. Yeah, if you need to. I mean, if it's dry, you don't need to pasteurize at bottling because it's dry. You don't need to add any sugar to it. But yeah, this is a nice colour already. I can see that in this nice clean bottle. I like their labels, quite cool. I did pick this one as well because I love stuff which has got biro on it. I mean, the guy who made it wrote on in biro what it is. I mean, how lucky am I to get something like that? It's fabulous. It's fabulous. So anyway, let's open it up. So as I've said, Dabinett 2019, 6.8% still, oak aged. Let's crack it open, see what it's like. This is still, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it is still. Yes, it's still. Okay. I mean, you can see the colour already, but still got some. So, get rid of that. Get out of it. All right, pour it out. Nice colour. Bright. Gorgeous colour, actually. That really nice. Really nice. So you expect to see this. I mean, I assume that the macerates and get some some the apple sort of colouring. The tannins getting some colour in them. Gorgeous looking thing, isn't it? Beautiful amber, that. Really nice amber. Very, very nice indeed. Easy on the eye. Absolutely. So, I mean, it's a good start, isn't it? It's a really good start. Let's have a sniff. Quite a delicate nose. I mean, apple in there. Not much, less of a baked apple though. Quite a fresh apple characteristic, actually, I want to say. Hints of caramel or toffee, something like that in there as well. Yeah, but underlying that is just there's a fresh, sweet red apple character to it. Hint of toffee. It's quite delicate. I mean, I don't know how old the oak was, but it wasn't new oak by any stretch, because I mean, it's not got into that new oak sort of vanilla character, which I actually don't like very much. Yeah, nice. Very, very, very delicate toffee apple, perhaps, something like that. Well, it's a nice nose. It's it's making me want to drink it. That's always a good thing. Let's try it. So there's that astringency. So on the nose, it smelled like there was some sweetness. On the palate, bone dry. It can always catch you out, that sweetness thing. You smell it, you associate it with something that's sweet, therefore you think it's sweet, and it's not at all. Yeah, hard tannin on the back, leatheriness, the stringency on the front. So yeah, there's that Dabinett sort of tannin asserting itself. Absolutely. This is an old school cider. Absolutely is. Yeah, leatheriness, sweated apple, apple skins. I mean, I think this is a food cider. And what I really want to have with it, I mean, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? I really want to have a piece of cloth-bound cheddar with this, a piece of Montgomery's cheddar, a piece of Westcombe cheddar, a piece of Pitchfork cheddar, because, I mean, you know, I work for those guys, so I have to recommend that, and it's been absolutely banging lately. Yeah, because the tannins in that, with the fats, and also there's certain kind of like, almost like a beefy, brothy, umami sweetness to it as well. And because of that leatheriness as well, that slight bitterness from that, that'll go well with that. This is a food pairing cider, I would suggest, but that does not in any way detract from it. It's full of character, it really is. If you like proper dry ciders, you will like this. You should get hold of some of this. It's got decent acidity as well. I mean, it's so different the nose to the palate. It's incredible. Well, it's got a great nose. It really has. I love it. Yeah, it's sort of toffee apple character. It's really good. Okay, so a good start. A good start, interesting start. So these are people, or this is our person, who wants to do things well, wants to do it properly with great basic ingredients, and then, you know, minimal intervention, you know, and keeping like old orchards going and surviving whilst doing all those things. So I am proud to have been sent a bottle, or 6 bottles, of Tricky cider. We'll try them all in turn. A couple of them are flavoured. One's elderflower, one rhubarb, but I believe he makes all of that stuff himself, like the elderflower cordial, and people donate rhubarb, so he's doing it all himself. A bit like Phil at Turner's, and we do like his stuff. We do like his stuff. So I am not. I'm quite interested to try those flavoured ones as well. But I'll work my way through the ciders, the unflavoured ciders first. We'll try those last. There you go. Tricky. Check them out if you haven't already. I'd heard of them, but I'd never tried any. So this is good. This is good. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me in my cider shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.